Hello again. So, if you have watched my previous videos, you know that me and my husband, my family, we are on a journey to conceive. So, this video is going to um, outline all of the promises that God has given me, the word, the instruction that I am following during this time of us trying to conceive. So, just like I said in the other video, that God gave us, me and my husband were wanting to have more children. God gave us the prophecy in 2024 that we would conceive and that it would be twins. Okay, also, December of that previous year, so in 2023, God told me that I would have another child. It would be a boy and to name him Seth. So I was like, okay, during that time, we were looking to really reset. We were deciding to move back to our hometown, St. Louis. Yay. So we were going through all of that. And I really, studied Genesis 5 and Genesis 4, where Adam and Eve conceive and give birth to Seth. And it was during a time where, Cain had just killed Abel and all of those things. But anyway, so December, March, and then we got another prophecy, October, May, and August, that we were going to have more children. Previous video, I told my husband that this is just going to be a test because, the enemy doesn't want to see God's promises come to pass. So during that time, I also got a prophecy to prepare for babies with an S. So I said, okay, these also are from different people that don't know each other. We have never expressed on the internet or anything like that we are trying to conceive. So I said, okay, yeah, I'm going to prepare. So when God really speaks to me, I'm kind of like, okay, I'm going to do it like right away. So I was, how do I prepare for a baby? Okay, so I'm going to look up my insurance. I'm going to look up my benefits, the leave that I have, really kind of prepare mentally. I have a journal and kind of prepare myself mentally of things that I want to do differently this go round of, trying to conceive and having children. So I wrote that down, and that was like a Sunday when someone said that to me. I'm like done in my mind, like prepping for a child, how I would think that I would prep for a child. So I have I Googled, how do you prepare for a child? Okay. So I'm thinking of, okay, where these babies go, in our home and all of this other stuff. So have it all planned out. I went to, there's a store, it's like a thrift store for children. It's called Once Upon a Child. They have them all over, but we have like 4 of them in St. Louis. So there's one by my house. I went there to get, I actually don't know what I went there to get. I went to go get something for my older kids, my 4-year-old. And then I was going to Marshall's to get him some shoes. And I'm standing in the line and I literally say, okay, I'm sorry. Let me start over. I go to Once Upon a Child. I walk through the part where they have the equipment going to the 4-year-old section. And I see this Boppy pillow, and it's a twin Boppy pillow. And I looked it up online. It's like $164 at that time. I think it's like $99 or something like that on sale right now. And I said, oh my gosh, that would be great if I can find one of these when I get pregnant for my babies. So I was in line and I said, God, am I done preparing for children, for like these babies? And I said, and in what way? Because like I feel like I'm done, but then I feel like it's incomplete. Like what am I supposed to be doing, basically? And God spoke to me and said, in preparation, buy things, get things for your babies. So I'm like, oh my gosh, okay. At that time, the lady, they have like a single file line and they call you to register. The lady was like, yeah, I can take you, right here on register too. And I said, okay, there's a Boppy pillow in the window. do you know how much it is? It didn't actually have a tag on it. I actually did look, but it didn't have a tag on it. And she's like, no. So I go run over there really fast, take a picture of it, of the SKU number. The SKU number was written wrong. So she's like, okay, I'll go over there. But she was like, yeah, I actually looked it up and I think it was like $10. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I have started to prepare for babies in that particular way, eating more healthier, losing weight, really detoxing from, if you know in the previous video, the birth control that I was on, going to see my doctor and having baby clothes, baby equipment, to actually prepare for our children. I was keeping track of the clothes that I was purchasing, or people would know that, we do want to try now that we have told people that we were trying for a baby, have brought us clothes, have brought us new toys and stuff like that. So today, I was trying to keep track of it. Like, oh, I have this many girl onesies, I have this many boy onesies, I have this many outfits, I have this many. I have a lot now to where I am going to wait until I actually am like months pregnant and I have an extra dresser for my kids, and to really organize it, because I have a ton of clothes that have been given to me. I have a ton of clothes that we have purchased. We have bassinets. We have a lot that we are storing. The bobby pillows. We have a lot. And I was actually, last night I was looking online to see if anybody else had what normal, like people will call like a hope chest, like for their future children, or for things that, God has promised them or whatever. And I could find like some, but they were like 10 years old, 7 years old, 8 years old. And I just honestly am on a very particular journey when it comes to faith, because I have diapers, I have wipes, I have face towels, everything that like wouldn't expire, like clothes, bathtubs, things of that nature that I have purchased, that I have seen out, and it has been extremely cheap. And I was able to purchase it for a fraction of the price. Come home clean. I do have a lot of equipment and a lot of clothes, to where, after this summer, me and my husband are going to, invest in other things that we need for our babies in preparation. And I just want to share this journey because I do feel like it is very, very unique in how, and it might not be, maybe a lot of people are just not sharing journey, but from what I can see, also, I don't do like the tracking. I just track the ovulation, and I don't take pregnancy tests early or anything like that. So either my cycle comes, or if I'm late, I will take one, but that has only happened once. So, because I don't want to become anxious during this time. But I did want to share the journey. So if you would like to come along with me and my husband and join us in prayer, and we have fasted and really just believe God with us, then yeah, this is a channel for you.